Hello, Minecrafters, and welcome to episode 58 of our Direwolf 20 Let's Play series. Looking a little different today. No armor. Guess what? We're back in Thaumcraft. Walking across skulls and decorations, but anyways. So, hit F1 so I can see what I'm doing. Previously, we made... Wait, that was back over here. I changed over here. Where is it? Where is it? Ah. Previously, we made blood armor, or bound armor, from blood magic. And we've talked about enchanting, and I tried a couple of different ways, and someone had mentioned using Thaumcraft to enchant it. So, guess what? We're going to play around with Thaumcraft enchanting. Gonna be hopefully interesting. Sorry about that. Hopefully I won't blow things up too badly. So I was looking through the Thaumic tinkering and working on some research and came across the osmotic enchanter. This is gonna be interesting. I have hopefully got everything that I need. I've got my obsidian tile. I've got my Thaumic ingots. I've even got my spell binding cloth, which is made from enchanted fabric put in with Perdido, Permutatio, and Percantio, and get out spell binding cloth. So I'm hoping I have these things. But one of the things that kind of concerns me is, as you can see, the instability level is at dangerous. So, with that, I have made a slight adjustment to my infusion room. Now, if you've ever had an infusion go wrong, strange whispers reveal secrets to you as you gain a terra. Yeah, whatever. Still don't know how I feel about that warp and flux and stuff. But anyways, if you've ever dealt with any instability on infusion, you can have explosions, you can take damage, things can get knocked off the pedestal, you can get flux going up, you can get flux goo pouring off. There's different things that can happen. And if something gets knocked off, it doesn't just stop. It keeps on trying to continue. So what can happen is, if you've got, let's say, alien something or another. Yeah, anyways, we'll look at this one. Well, let's see what we actually need. Alienus. Hey, I was close. Okay, let's say you need 20 alienus. And you've got 20 in your jar here, and something's going wrong, and it's got its 20 out. Something goes wrong with the next step. It's going to keep pulling this. So it might pull 25, 30, 35, whatever, until you can get that fixed. So you always, especially when your instability starts getting up, you want to make sure that you've got at least some extra. Let me find out what my layout is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 2 and 1. All right. So there are a couple of things you can do. Now here's my 5, my 2, and my 1. And as you can see, I've got some extra stuff here. And those don't stack, so they have to be separate. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay some of this stuff out, and we're going to see if we can't get this to go right. Another thing to keep in mind is all of these zombie heads that I've got up here, the floating flowers from Botania, the creeper heads down below, all of these help with stability. Why am am I missing one there? That's not good. And the reason I say that is because this is very, oh, what's the word? Balance oriented? I don't know. Needs to have the same amount of stuff on one side as the other. So that's creeper heads. And if you're wondering why I use the hammer on the glass, it's because the hammer has silk touch. So I can hit it with the hammer and still be able to get the glass back. There we go. Alright. Well shoot, I can just forgot I had that with me. Now how did I run out of that? Okay, because a couple of them are not the stones. Well shoot, now I need to get that to line up. How is it there's always something that happens? Always. There's always something that goes wrong, something that happens. Story of my life. Alright, so this is center. I'm going to place one there. And I'll pull that one out, place that there. And that there. That'll be good enough. Okay, so anyways, back to whatever it was I was talking about. Stability. The creeper heads down there, the zombie heads up here, you can use skeleton skulls and wither skulls, these little Botania floating flowers, what else? These crystals here that are on the wall, these all help. All that helps with the stability. So hopefully we have enough of that that we won't have to worry too much about it. So we shall see. Now my main concern is making sure that all of this lines up the way it needs to be. So if I look here, my pedestals are, how do I have mine laid out? Corner, corner, well, here, here, there, there. I think that's it. The main thing is you want opposing. So whatever you put on one side, you want it to be equal on the other side. So let's put you there. Let's see if I go every other one, is that going to come out right? I don't think it is. Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, no, no, no. Because then I got to go there. Yeah, it's going to be one off. So, not quite. Pick you back up. And put one there and pick that one back up. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's going to be off, isn't it? Yep. That, then skip. put something there, then skip that one there and there, then that's still not quite right. All right. Oh, I've got too many ingots. All right, so I've got those two opposing. So let's bring this one to here. Then I've got those three. Then I can put an ingot there, the cloth there. Okay, so I've got that done. So I've got that one opposing this one, and then I've got these three opposing those three, so we're balanced. So now I need to do something else, and that is, if you'll notice, I have hoppers aiming at each pedestal. Well, what that allows me to do is I can take and put these in here. So if something should happen that this one comes out, as you can see, and you may not be able to tell, but as you can see, well, we've got 8 in here now. So if I take that one off, as soon as it comes off, another one comes out of the hopper and goes in there. So if the instability should cause this to malfunction, and for it to knock one of these things off, as soon as it goes off, another one will go right back up there. So what we want to do is we want to put some items in the hoppers. That way, if something should get knocked off, it will instantly be replaced. There. So that's that one. We'll skip this one, go to here, to that one, there, and there. And like I said, in theory, I won't have any problems because of all the stabilizers that I have around here. But it's nice to be insured. So now I want to take my wand, come over here, and oh wow, I almost forgot a very important part of this. And I don't have one made, but it shouldn't be hard to make. An enchanting table. Yeah, I'd say it's pretty easy to make. Just in case. I'm not gonna set up a hopper for it, because I've not ever seen the center item fall off, but just in case, at least we'll be prepared. So let's give it a go. And here we go. I hope this works. Dun 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 dun. I really should play some dramatic music whenever this happens. I do like the effects. Thaumcraft is actually, I wish I used it more, because I really like a lot of the aspects about it. It's some pretty cool stuff you can do. I've always been into tech so much that that's kind of a natural draw for me, but I do enjoy going to some of the others sometimes. Alright, so we have finished with those, and so now we should start pulling away at our items. If I can figure out which ones it's taking. Dun dun dun. See, now here's the thing. You saw the particles coming off of each item, but as soon as it disintegrated it, another one popped in place, so you never really saw it leave. But here we go. We have the Osmotic Enchanter. And now I just need to figure out where I'm going to put it. Goodbye. Alright, so I need something to go there. Let's see, that is cobblestone with dent. Where's the rest of the stuff? Is that over here? Nope, that must be my Thaumcraft room. Yeah, there it is. So, these are the things we're gonna need. And I don't need that now. And I'll put that there. Now, if we look at our Thaumonomicon, where does it tell about the setup? Okay, table will slowly drain Viz from the wand until it's done for this to work. There needs to be 6 pillars in the nearby vicinity, 4 blocks. These pillars need to be at the same level of the table. The pillars need to be made of 2 to 12 obsidian totem blocks, stacked on top of each other, with a piece of nitor on top of them. The enchanter will get flux energy from them, grabbing Viz from the wand and continuing them and combining them, to enchant the item. Lastly, the enchanter will cease to function with copper or iron or copper capped wands due to them being too rustic and basic for the complex infusions required. So, what we're going to do is, let's see, got that. Not you, you. So if I place there, there, now, I don't think the height of them really matters. I just kind of want them to be different heights. It did say they had to be at least 2 high. So put our nitor on them and place this here. And now we have the ability to enchant. So what shall we enchant? Well, this is the reason we're doing it. If we're going to do it, we may as well jump in and see if this will enchant it. Let's go with the chest first. Put that there. Put in our wand. Alright, and so here's what we can put on this. We can put protection, fire protection, blast protection, projectile protection, thorns, unbreaking. And you can see the Viz cost for each one. So let's start with just regular protection because we've got fire protection. And I'll blast. And we'll just go with your standard protection. So now we've got protection 1. And it's going to cost 8 Perdido and 12 Terra. So we can take that up to 2. So then it's 19 and 28. Well, that goes up quick. 50 and 72. Mercy. Let's throw in thorns. Run that up. Unbreaking. I don't see the need. We're already at 170 Perdido and 120 Terra. What? Can't use that one. Let's see. I think I can use gold. Gold tipped. What did it say? Can't use iron or copper. Okay, so I can use my gold ones. That one's full, that one's full. Okay, so this will be interesting. Oh, why not? Let's go ahead and make it Uber. So it's going to cost, in order to put protection 4, thorns 3, and unbreaking 3 on our bound plate, chest plate, it's going to cost 107 Perdido, 72 Ordo, 38 Aqua, and 158 Terra. Go. Okay, so our Aqua's done. Terra's running up. Ordo's done. Perdido is done. And Terra almost made it. So we'll take that out, throw that in, and top it off. Now, if you'll notice, we actually put in more than we had. And the reason for that is the outfit I'm wearing. Wow. Okay, so we actually do have this now enchanted. That's cool. And I want to take that back out. And we'll take the wands. And we'll chuck that one in there and let it go for a minute, while I'll be checking out styling and profiling in my new chest piece. What you think? I got that glow going on. Oh yeah. Alright, so let's see what we can get done with the other stuff here. You done yet? It's gonna take a minute. Let's look at what we can do next. Let's start with the hat. And we'll throw you in there to get our numbers up. Respiration, Aqua Affinity, Unbreaking, Projectile Protection, Blast, Fire, and Regular Protection. You know, I think I want Projectile Protection. And the reason is, our demons shoot at us quite a bit. So I think we'll go with projectile on this one. Perdido, air. Okay, so we got 50 of each on that. Let me make sure I got that on. Do we, Aqua Affinity, Respiration. I've already got that on something. Yeah, there's the water sigil. I know I've got the air sigil, so I don't really need those. Unbreaking. Well, that doesn't break anyways, as long as I've got LP. So we'll go with that. Go air, go air. I didn't have enough Perdido? Oh, I guess not. Okay, so finish that out. There we go. Hey, now wait a minute. I thought I changed. Well, that's why I didn't have enough Perdido. Okay. Well, shoot. I thought I'd changed those back. Alright, are you done yet? Yes, you are. So I can load you up and you can be recharging. I do like that node. That makes life so much easier. Alright, next up, the boots. Unfortunately, they don't have any fur, but yeah, what are you going to do? Shockwave, haste, slow fall, projectile, blast, feather falling, fire protection, and regular protection, unbreaking. I'm not sure what shockwave is. So let's go to the book. Formulated an enchantment that enables you to become to kill enemies while falling. Did I read that right? You have formulated an enchantment that enables you to become to kill enemies while falling. Okay, that just messed my dyslexia all up. This enchantment can be applied on boots. When done so, whenever the wearer falls, damage will be dealt to the surrounding mobs or players. Huh. Unfortunately, magics of all types that make the player lighter, so to prevent damage from falling, will make the player too light to damage entities. Okay, so you feel there are ways to stop this at a later time once you know the magic better. Huh. What else have we got? Tunnel, flaming touch, that looks like weapon stuff. Slow fall, formulate an enchantment that allows you to fall slowly. Enchantment can be applied on foot armor. The wearer falls at a slower rate. This will also reduce, if not negating, the fall damage. Pressing shift will temporarily disable this effect, allowing you to fall normally. Ascent boost. Oh, that goes on legs. Pounce goes on legs. Disintegrate, shatter. Okay. Formulate an enchantment that allows you to fight better when at low health. I don't want to be at low health though. Look at my heart. My whole thing here is to be higher health. Okay. Oh, why not? I'll never use it. I knew that. But it's there. So I must have it. Okay. Projectile blast. Fire. Protection. Blast. Let's get let's get another projectile. Okay. Oh, wow. 235 air. Well, let's get what we can out of this one. Sounds like a Hoover vacuum cleaner. Alright, that's all of you. Put that one in there. Let it run. Do you want to build some fancy armor? Come on, air. And the good thing is this will just sit here until you can, get another wand or whatever to finish it off. And the cool thing about this is we can just sit here and wait for this to recharge. I have looked, and so far I have not been able to find a way to hook this up to our Viz network, because that would just be way too cool. Alright, so you're done. Put the big one back in there. And we'll stick this in here, swap those out, and finish that off. So now we have Shockwave 4, Haste 3, Mercy. I'm going to be moving quick. Projectile Protection 4. And next up, Pound Leggings. Pounce. I have to look that one up. Scent Boost, and our regulars. Pounce. Nope, that's a scent boost. Pounce. You have formulated an enchantment that enables you to leap on your foes. That's just wrong. This enchantment can be applied on leggings. When done so, your attacks will be more powerful while you are in the air. Okay, so I have wings so I can fly, and my attack is going to be more powerful when I'm in the air. Getting that. Ascent boosts. You have formulated an enchantment that allows you to jump higher than you normally can. This enchantment can be applied on leg armor. When done so, the wearer will be able to jump a lot higher than normal. Okay, I don't need flight anymore then. I'll just be able to, you know, Superman it. Are you done? Almost. Do 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 do. And now you feel. Alright, so we'll toss that in there. Gonna get the pounce. Ascent boost. We'll get straight up protection this time. Run everything all the way up, because ain't no... Oh, wow. Pounce at 5. Sweet. Perdidos at 107, Terra at 232, and Air at 232. If you're gonna spend it once. And do it right. You're almost done. I hope that was not my armor. Okay. That was just bad timing on that creeper. Okay, so our Perdido is done. Our Terra and our Air are not even close. Do. Almost. Maybe. How much more do we need? I don't even think that wand will finish this off. 71, so with the outfit, a 50 ain't gonna do it. But we'll see how close we can get. Alright, so, well, we got our Terra. Almost. Oh, wow, that was close. I wonder, is that because... No. Okay, I was going to say, do I have anything that aids in that? But evidently I don't. Okay. Oh, wait, that came back down. Did it? I don't know. Okay, so 21. So all I need is 21 from you. And you've got that. So we'll go ahead and pull that out and get this done. Doing. Alright, now I can take this, put it back over here. And actually I'll just put these here so I know where they're at. Okay, well actually I can just shift right click, take all that off. My. Eye is all glowy now. That is pretty cool. That is some pretty impressive armor now. I think I like it. Now, I don't think you can put it back on. I think once you've enchanted it, I don't think you can put enchanted stuff on here. Well, yeah. Well, maybe you can. No, you don't get your GUI up. So, like I said, I don't think once something's got an enchantment on it that you can increase it or re-enchant it or anything like that, but still, that's pretty sweet. So I want to go to the main house, and from here we're gonna check out the demon invasion. And I know I'm running over time. I'm going to get this done as quick as I can. Because I got to come over here and see if they've gone anywhere. And they have still not added any buildings. No, because that and this line right here is the last, or is the same. So let's find one or two off by themselves. Okay, 1 or 2 or 12. Hello, Mr. Creeper. Well, I'm taking some damage. But it doesn't seem to be too bad. I mean, I'm standing toe to toe with demons, and they've got 200 hit points each. And then, oh my goodness, and that's not flying, that's just a jump. Okay, yeah, watch this. This is a jump. This is flying. So how much is my damage? Hey, I didn't mean to hit that. Give me that back. All right. Really? You're just going to keep on hitting me? Okay, so I've lost the equivalent of almost 1 hit bar, or 1 bar, which means I have 2 left. So, not bad. And I mean, it might be asking a little much compared to, you know, comparing myself up to these, but I think that's pretty decent. So there's one more thing I wanted to do this episode, and that is to reference back to our last episode, running the turbines. I haven't ran them the entire time, but I have been running them a good bit. Let's see, I need to go down to processing, pull out any yellorium. So right now, quite a bit. And then we'll take that and put it down here in my box. If I can hit the right place. So this gives us a count of how much we have used. And this is how much we have gotten from the laser. So as you can see, this is the yellorium used. This is the extra. As in, we're still full. So we actually are farming over twice what we need for this reactor to run 2 turbines. So that means that that one laser with the lime green filters is pulling enough uranium to run this reactor at full power. Which means one laser can power this reactor at full power, which can power 4 of these turbines. So that's the math. And like I said, I mean, it's taken a pretty good while to burn through all this, but at the same time, well, it's not quite double, but it is more. I thought all those were full stacks. Okay. So, and all these are full stacks. Yep. But still, let's see. 49 ingots over double what we need, if that makes sense. Because we've got yellorium already going in. This has not been able to go in yet. And the yellorium that has gone in and been used has been converted to cyanide. So if our input equaled our output, we would have cyanide here with no yellorium, but this would not change. However, since our yellorium is actually equal to or greater than the cyanite that we have, then that means we are producing over twice our current requirements. And if you remember from the reactor setup, these are set at 60 and 50. So we can turn this up to produce enough steam to run 4 of these turbines. And we will still, off of our one laser, get enough yellorium in from farming uranium. So we've got uranium coming in, we're processing that into yellorium, and it works. Ta-da! This has been a fun episode. I have no idea what I'm going to do on the next one, but this has been a fun episode. So, we have gotten our bound armor. We have gotten our bound armor enchanted. Like it needed it anyways, but my goodness. Anyways, still taking more damage than I thought. It was my understanding that, you know, as long as you had a storm, as long as you had points in your life pool, that you wouldn't take damage. But I guess I was incorrect on that, because I mean, I've got plenty in my life pool, I got plenty here, so not really sure what that is. And you can see the difference between Alter's current and its capacity. And apparently that's the life points that were used while I was fighting. I guess I should have checked this level before I left. But anyways, because I honestly don't know how low that was. Alright. Oh wow. That was a close lightning strike. I might want to get back in, which I doubt it'd do that much anyways. Alright, well, I believe that is the episode for this time. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you learned something. Hope it helped you out. If it did, please click the like button down below and help me out. And my goodness, we can jump now. Between the Sojourner's Sash, the... oh, what is it? Is the air sigil? Yeah, probably the air sigil. The air sigil and the enchantments. Yeah, we really don't actually need flight anymore. We can just do this the Hulk jump. Oh wow, that's interesting. Alright, well, that's the episode for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to click like if you did. If you didn't, leave a comment and tell me why you didn't. Otherwise, if you'd like to be notified when we post up our next episode, make sure to subscribe. If you've already subscribed, thank you. We do appreciate it. And that's me, Jim Slate, signing out tonight on the Hippity Hop. Take care and God bless. Boing.